open my drink. Timing is everything. Getting a drink. Alright. I know what I said. But like I said also yesterday, I don't want to rush this game because I'm having fun. Holy fuck, there's a lot of new quit. Okay. I hate this. I hate the way this is designed. Well, I guess we're gonna spend the night doing this. Goodness challenge. I also found when I was doing investigations that the bad hackers, and I always had fun making fun of them for being how they were bad. So we're gonna at least take care of these. And I also owe what's her name since she did that whole dimensional thing. So I might as well be good and do her quests. This is level 5. And if we don't get to Rune Factory 5 again, it's no real big deal. Mainly because I decided one thing I was going to do with Rune Factory 5 is, when they finally come out with cheats, the one cheat I'm going to use to keep things relatively sped up is, not to let the soil degrade, and that's the only thing that I'm thinking about doing. Everything else I'm planning on not doing a mod for. I have room for one more, since I have 245. I'm gonna grab Lotus. Or Fluffy. I already have a good amount of viruses. What I don't have, I just realized, is, any vaccines, do I? Oh wait, I do, too. All the rest I have more of, so let me grab. Which one would I prefer? Lady? I already have Alphamon, don't I? Yeah, it should be. I'll go with you, since you're neutral. I already have... I already have Lucifer on my team. Might as well have the Goddess of the Moon. That's what that, name means, by the way. It's a Celtic Goddess of the Moon. Because nerd! I mean, me? A nerd? No, never. I don't... Evening! How are you? Totally said that I was gonna end this a few days ago, but I was liking this too much to actually, you know, stop and rush through it to finish it. And there's a bunch of new side quests that showed up, so we're gonna be doing those. So how are you doing today? At least I think I have all the black holes. Unless the bad hacker's hiding in one of them. Yeah, one of the items was hiding in one of them as well. Screw it! I hate that there's like a second or two delay when you go through. I'll go through the black holes on the other one after I look above ground because it makes you... There's so many there and it makes you start at the very beginning again. Ay. Let's see what we can laugh at this hacker's woes and all the other fun stuff. this one. I might actually remember the pattern of these. Oh wow, everybody run. Memories. What are those? Yep, I guess correct. We have to jump in those. Alright. Is Calhoun and I did grab it, right? Yep. Because memory! Oh, I didn't check to see if he was across. Oh, just saw you there! Fuck! I hate how- I mean, I love my Digimon, but I hate how big they can get sometimes. Come on. Yo! It's the hacker from the blacklist! Let's see what horrible things he's up to! But at least to some degree, it lets you feel their scale. Versus, you know, a lot of the older Pokemon games where it just doesn't feel, when you could, you know, get them out of the Pokeballs and have them run with you. It didn't feel quite up to scale. I wish, and this is coming from somebody, I didn't finish the degree in, well, the minor in video game design, is what they should do is have them become at least see-through if you still want them on the screen, or once the camera reaches a certain angle, make them invisible. So I hate my job. They treat me like a slave, low pay, constant unpaid overtime. It's a joke. What's so bad about doing some hacking to unwind? I mean, sure, if you want to, just don't hurt other people. Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you on that. What are you? You're all... I'm way overpowered. I'm gonna be a good boy and not do bad things? Thanks, I'll stop being a hacker and start working for real now. I'll show them just what I can do. You've already overworked. What you are is burnout, by the sound of it. You just need to find a different hobby rather than a different work. Goodness. I am so happy they added this to the, I mean, I got high enough to have home gate because, oh my god. Makes things speed up quite a bit. Yeah, the only reason why I'm kind of doing the bad hackers ones is I feel like I owe her because she got me to go to a different dimension to get her. I mean, him. Digimon. Well. And like I said, I'm enjoying this game to just speed through the final main story, so I'm doing all the side ones as well. It's Calhoun 5, right? I'm not gonna ruin a good game just because a new game came out that's probably more popular than this. To get the audience. Because that's not fair to the game! No, I was checking to see. Go. Okay. And you said, let me do high security first, and then invisible. I repeat, thank you for the suggestion on that. I didn't think of it. Next question is, does my high security stay on? Yeah. Because it is a really good game, and I was happy. I repeat, it still leaks, but I was happy to see that they were, and it's hard to trust leaks all the time, but the fact that they are planning, if they are planning to do a Cyber Sleuth 2, I'd be really, really happy for that, because this is a good game, and it has a good premise, and, like, jumped to a 10 when I could hit Aritha for what he did. I was like sitting there going, we're just gonna, you know, hug it out or something. No, we fucking punch him. And I was like, yes, oh my god, you were a 9, but now you're a 10 for that, because And then we proceeded to have a punching fight. I was like sitting there going, yeah, I was hitting a 9 for this, especially with the storyline, but the fact that we were able to hit him for his actions, yeah, it's 10. It's a 10 now. Because sometimes you just need to hit a friend. No offense. It looks like the stealth doesn't last when I'm jumping through portals. And that kind of sucks. Oh, I kind of see you. Are you? Yep. It's Hacker from the Blacklist. Want to talk to the hacker? Sure! When I first tried hacking, it was just for kicks. Kinks. Yeah, for kinks! But now I love it so much that I just can't stop myself, even if I wanted to. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just where you direct your energies. So, I repeat, some of these bad hackers aren't bad per se. They just have the wrong idea of what they use their hacking for. Yeah. I mean, there are such thing as white hat hackers. Though, mind you, I'm not particularly happy that they work for corporations or the government, but I mean, there are some that work independently. Yeah, like I said last time, it's not that I'm the whole thing of, oh, you're disappointed in me. No, I'm not disappointed in you. I'm fucking mad. There's a difference. I'm mad that you thought that this was okay. Are you really gonna call my parents and tell on me about this? Man, you suck. I wasn't going to. Looks like the hacker... Not disappointed you thought this was okay. I'm fucking furious. Because you didn't ask my opinion on it. Yeah. Violence is never the answer, except when it is. Let's see, while I do some of the side quests, whether there's any more hacker ones. I don't remember how many I've solved so far. Yep, I'm right at 244. And like I said, some of these hackers aren't bad in that sense. They just don't have the right direction by which they're going. And going to tell your parents about it isn't exactly teaching them to go in the right direction. It's teaching them to be more secretive with what they're doing. And it's annoying that they say, oh, they've repented. That's not how repentance works. Okay, let's see. I might as well do... Oh, I get a memory up from that. Is he also at the hospital? Forgot to check. I would suspect that he's still there. To be fair, though, I'm kind of confused on the fact that this was so popular in the West to the point where they started bringing more Digimon games over here. Why they didn't think that they should have made a new one sooner. Oh, I'm going to the hospital. And like I said, well, last stream, I'm excited for Digimon Survive. Yeah, like I was telling Stargrasper, I like this game enough to not rush it because that's disrespectful for the game. Especially with the storyline and all the people that worked on it. So I'm not gonna push it even. I'm gonna take my time with it. I'm not gonna burn myself out on it. So how are you doing, Fenrir? Thank you for coming, detective. I'm Datamon. People refer to me as Dr. Datamon out of respect. I think we've already gone over these lines. I introduced myself 3 times now? Oh, yay! Well, I always introduce myself. That's sort of my thing. Slow clap. This time, as you well know, I need your assistance in testing out this newly perfected medicine. And here it is. Please don't worry, this time has been no mistake. This is the genuine article of my most recent work. I feel like there's going to be a catch here. Well, I guess. Congratulations on that. Well, I'm actually a little worried about this one, to be honest, but thank you. I mean, that's what trial tests are for! As long as you don't, you know, gum up the data so that it makes it look better than you are, and then release it to the public under emergency. I mean, I didn't say anything. There's a Digimon called Restauranomon. Recently it discovered a deadly new disease. It causes its victim to lose control and go on rampages against their will. But surely the amazing ingredients which you have managed to procure and my knowledge skills, this medicine should be most effective. So basically, I get to beat him up and make him take the medicine. Why can't they just say poop? It's poop. We figured that out. Huh? Why do you look so confused? Okay, this time I'll come along too. I would like to see the effects of the medicine firsthand. Sure! But you should know before we go, I don't plan on going far from this dungeon, so if you go too far away, you can find me back here waiting for you. We have to make sure that Restauranomon doesn't get away, so shall we? So, first, high security. Second, taking stars. Suggestion. And then see what... Can I see? No, I don't see him on that. You know, the fact that I've been in here enough, you should think that I know where everything is, but no. No. Been in here 3 times. Got lost every single time. Still not as bad as the tower. Oh my god, who designed that level? It kind of also reminded me of, this is a really old game, by the way, if that shows my age on that. It's called Pepper's Adventure in Time. I think Pepper's Adventure in Time. And one of the last stages, you literally have to go through this maze, and I remember as a child spending so much fucking time trying to figure out where to find the end of it. But Pepper's Adventures in Time, we went to the before the American Revolution, and then we kind of had a time skip where we went to after it when they were creating the Constitution. But it's been Benjamin Franklin where the evil, was it uncle? Yeah, was trying to switch up time, and he made Ben Franklin a hippie before a hippie existed, and we had to basically convince him to stop being a hippie. It was back on DOS, I repeat, if that says anything about my age, it was a DOS. It seems like he started to go crazy. You must stop this at once. Please help me. Yeah, I can beat him. Yeah. Trying to help him with medicine, and I'm about to do a dead or alive. That has a possibility for death. Oh, and poison. 10 out of 10. I'm a good doctor. Nobody give me a degree. Quick, give the rest Tyrannomon medicine. So, huh? Who the hell are you guys? Nice. You were going crazy, Rest Tyrannomon. The exact reasons are yet unclear, but your illness appears to first make you fatigued and then causes you to rampage. This sounds like the Mirai vaccine, where we don't understand why the medicine works and why it happens. But well, we know why it happens, and I'm not going to keep making Ghost in the Shell references. So this medicine is designed to restore your stamina. Okay, the medicine seems to work. I see you're the famous Dr. Datamon. Thank you for helping me. This medicine is amazing. It's completely got rid of the pain that I've been feeling. I feel like I've been bursting with energy. My body feels so light. Indeed, I've done pretty well with this. Of course, Platinum Sukumon's thing was very effective. You don't tell your patients what's in it. Huh? Platinum Sukumon's thing is very effective in repairing bodily functions. You don't tell them it's poo because people have an aversion to it. Wow, isn't it amazing how useful excrement can be, detective? Ha ha ha. So what I just drank a second no. Oh, they were trying to make it secretive and I figured it out. Platinum Sukumon's body. When you say thing, you mean it's... that's right. Huh? Did I say something strange? The thing? I just drank... thing? Ugh! Oh, detective, I just remembered some urgent business. You need to convince him. Please, you've got to do it. You knew about the thing that was in this medicine? He's gonna try and kick my ass again, isn't he? Sorry. Apologies aren't enough. Yep. Look, you're better! And I repeat what I said when I first figured it out. Poo is used in some treatments of medication for people who, like, have problems with gut bacteria. So it's not like it's not used, except it's technically put into pills, so it's not as bad in that sense. Because some, especially some antibiotics actually kill the good bacteria that you have in your gut that's used for, digestion. Yeah. Though, mind you, koalas, I watch sometimes this guy who gives you information about facts. It's usually on TikTok, but I watch when he makes compilations for YouTube about how technically the leaves aren't that nutritious, and the only thing that's saving them from getting sick, unlike other animals, is that gut bacteria. And I also mentioned about in the Middle Ages, they thought eating some poo can actually help with certain ailments, but the key of the matter is they also believed that if you ate poo of a madman, you'd also go mad. So, this is awful. Not that I lost to you. The annoying thing is that your stupid poo medicine worked, and I can fight much better now. So, I suppose this power of Platinum Suka's thing. What medicine is made from doesn't matter, it works. I'm sorry for getting mad at you guys. I mean, I should really go and apologize to Dr. Datamon later, too. Oh, good, whether we work this out. Oh, you're back. That was tough. You weren't the one that had to fight him again. I'm really sorry, but I had to go. I had a very urgent business, and there's nothing I could do but run away and be a coward. Don't lie to me. I'm sorry. I have to give someone a case of the medicine. Please forgive me. Anyways, just be grateful that this new medicine works. You better give me good rewards. Next up is to package the product for retail and all that. I'm not sure how long that will take, but I'll give it my best shot. We have corporations in the digital world? Detective, you have... Oh my god, they have a pharma industry. Do I get free healthcare? I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. You have helped me out numerous times. With this, we will be able to help many Digimon. I want to thank you for all your help. However, with this particular medicine, it's probably best if you don't go around announcing the ingredients to the world. Pay me enough not to say... I'm joking. Really, I don't care either way, as long as I don't have to take it. Also, not only that, is recently, since some people were having very unhappy thoughts about the fact that they had to take poo for that, is they started making a kind of synthetic poo that provides the same kind of bacteria for it. It doesn't work as well, mind you, apparently. And it's oodles expensive, because one of the jobs I used to have until, you know, I had that memory loss, like 6 months thing, was not gonna say which company, but I did mail order for elderly people for a while getting their medication, but then they had a shortage of people in the commercial insurance side of things, where people would call in about problems with their insurance and medications. And one of these guys, there was some reason why he couldn't actually take the poo regiment thing. I don't remember why. It actually had a medical reason. And the medicine that he'd have to take and was like... and it had to be refrigerated because it was... that's one of the downsides of it as well. Was literally $1,000 per bottle, and it was a small bottle. And what I had to try and work out with him, and I was the only one that bothered throwing in all the paperwork for it, was and the other people, because he's called in multiple times, and the other people are kind of like, I'm sorry, talk to your doctor about finding a lesser one. And of course there's a board that they can go through on the insurance side that dictates whether, like, oh, you haven't tried this and this, until you've tried this, this, and this, and this, we won't pay for it. And the thing is, he can't take that because it will kill him. That's the reason why he can't take the poop pills. And, I think it had to do with whatever the capsules were made of, if I remember correctly. And what you have to do, there are two different ways of doing it. If it's a Medicare insurance, or Medicaid insurance that they're under, there's something called a tier exemption that people don't realize. It takes a lot of paperwork. Yeah, I know, right? But it's called a tier exception. And usually there's 4 tiers. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4, if I remember correctly. It was, I repeat, I had to quit the job because of the injury I received. But what you do is ask for a exemption something else. Tier reduction. And it's a bit of paperwork, and you have to keep the person on the line for it because of HIPAA, which means that you have to, you can't access their account without them being with you in it. But the tier reduction is, it brings it down a tier, and tiers of lower tiers are less expensive. And the other thing is the exception rule, which involves the doctor actually providing it, and it's asking the doctor to provide certain test results that they have to do to basically override the council or a board that said you have to do this and this, and basically giving the doctor the information by which the council would need to, like I said, override it. And I repeat, that also takes paperwork, and we're not allowed to really stay on the phone more than 15 minutes. And that one, I think, took 45 minutes for me to finish with him. I got in trouble for it, but I refused to, especially since it was really, he needed the medication. I got in trouble so many times for doing stuff like that. Oh, and I got written up for the fact that I was doing that too much. Bioman. Bioman's dream is to fly through the sky, no matter how much Bioman tries. It's no good. Is he a penguin? I don't remember. Because the thing with insurance companies is they aren't really there to provide you with medication when it comes down to it. Like, another time I spent 4 hours with somebody, I got in real trouble for that one. Trying to fix what... I wasn't even in the specialty medicine department. And the specialty medicine department wouldn't do anything with his case. They kept, like, literally throwing him around to different departments. And I can only look at so much of his file because it was a specialty medication. But I was able to deduce, because he had a secondary insurance within the time that we were going through money, how much things were costing, and why his... Because there's also what you can do with certain medications is called a manufacturer's discount card. But the problem is, and I was literally spent time going through the terms and services to figure this out. There's such thing as called a lifetime limit. And when we started going through, because he would have to provide me this information because he was going through his phone about charges to that manufacturer's discount card. And it looked like his secondary insurance was double charging him for the medication. Wasn't even my department, wasn't even my medication. I really couldn't do anything about it. But I gave him the information that we put together on it to figure that out. And I repeat, wasn't even my department. I got in so much trouble for that one. But yeah, I hated doing that. I hated looking, especially when I was still in the... doing for a while, the elderly was sitting there telling them, yeah, this medication you can't get. And oh my god, what hurt me the most was diabetic medication. Oh my god. Like, they ratcheted up and you're like sitting there going, you know, the guy who created the diabetic medication sold it for $1 to make sure that everybody had some. The patent for it. Because he realized it was life-saving. Certain, like... oh, I'm just not going to name the medication. Well, some of them were for old people, but some of the calls I got in were for children. And they were having a hard time getting it because of the insurance arguing that they couldn't take this type, even though the doctor said that they should because of other medical reasons. It was just absolutely heartbreaking. I hated working there, but it was a payment kind of thing. It's one of those things that, because it was the first job I had in a while because nobody else would really take me. And pretty much. And the worst part is, people don't realize it, but most of the medications we use now, universities were the ones that created it. Taxpayer money created it. And then they basically sell it to manufacturers and it goes from there, because universities aren't set up to manufacture it. Hi, are you the one who can solve my problem? I love the sky so much, but I can barely fly at all. Evolve. Excuse me. My dream is to one day fly up into that blue sky. Do you think I'll ever be able to? Yes. Evolve. Talk to a Digimon. So you think I should have talked to a Digimon who can fly before I talked to a detective then? I can't fly. I'm a human. I can't even evolve. That's right, Hawkmon. I'm sure that guy will teach me how to fly as well. The thing is, he'll tell you to evolve. Pretty sure the Hawkmon's in Shibuya. And because the universities were basically sell the patent to the manufacturers, they make the excuse that, oh, it costs money for manufacturing. Yep. But the thing is, I think it costs only $5 to create, especially with the new research that's done, it only costs about $5 to create a vial of insulin. What happened to my Shibuya? Yeah. Just yesterday, everything was so perfect. Yep. Hi, Matayoshi! He doesn't have anything new to say this chapter by the looks of it. Hi there! So, what can I do for you? Oh, look! You're late! Can you stop? That's the one thing that hurts, is saying that I'm late for something. I got in enough trouble when I was younger about that, even though I was never... No, it's personal feelings. Looks like I got here first. Hi there, so what can I do for you? And usually the people that would yell at me was like, I'm 5 minutes late, or you didn't give me the right directions for where I'm fucking going. So what do you expect me to be late? It's gotten better, but usually I end up being like 15 to 30 minutes early for things. Hi there, so what can I do for you? Or like when I was a kid, I had no control over whether I got there right on time. I had to do with my parents. Fuck you for complaining to me about me being late. Sorry. Internal angst. Well, I really wanted to learn to fly as well. Please, you've got to teach me how to fly like you. Ah, I see. You're really awful at flying. Practice. Practice, practice, practice. Really awful? Huh? I'm sorry. I meant to say really terrible. I misspoke. None of those are good. Weird way of flying? Huh? Excuse me? I didn't say any such thing. Well done, both of you. It's useless. I'm already mad at you. Breathe, Bayuman. Come all this way and just don't insult me like that. You are taking it too personally. You should be careful, Hawkmon. Watch your step. Hey, you over there. Could you help me out? Out of my way. Are you going to get a taste of this? This fairy now won't listen to anything. Please stop. Here I come. Yeah, I know, right? Then you can evolve. Okay, now that I've hit you, have you calm down, which is not how it really works in the real world on that side of things. When you're really mad like that, it's a blind rage. So what you need to do is get away from them so that they calm down on their own. Because they get violent. Well, they can get violent either way. Bioman, are you okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, Hawkmon. Huh? I know I came here because I wanted you to teach me how to fly, but no one will ever teach me how to fly if such a small things make me so angry. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I know, right? No, you took great pains to come here and ask me for help. And I've been very rude to you, for which I am sorry. Let's take a short rest and then begin flight training, shall we? Yeah. At least, I'm gonna regret saying this. At least it seems like these quests aren't particularly long. And I'm probably going to be proven wrong for the next few side quest lines. Also, being overpowered kind of helps as well. I know it's the time with everything going to help. Yuko's people finally got us some solid intel on Rei Kashibi. Oh, that's new. It's still old stuff, but better than nothing. It's back from when Kamashiro purchased Nao Corporation. Yoko's dad and I looked into the business deal back then. Yep, we already know that much. Turns out Kashibi, or maybe the Lord Nightmon or whatever, had been the real brains behind the deal, pulling the strings. I knew something was off. Either way, a whole lot of people got the bad end of it. That's for sure. First thing we need to do is bring this stuff to light. Kashibi and her cronies have got to pay for what they've done. I mean, we kind of killed Kashibi, but I really don't think that they, by killing her, we actually let her pay for her crimes. This thing looks like it goes pretty deep. A fair share of crooked cops and politicians got their fingers in the till, you get me? Look, it's a corporation. To not have those things means that it's not a corporation. I wanted to thank you for helping me out, you know. Maybe now I could finally face Kyoko's old man. Maybe. The only way that corporations get so big is being crooked. By smashing other people down. That's just the way corporations are. And to say that they're bad because of it isn't exactly to understand corporations. Corporations are immoral. They exist to continue existing. It's the people behind the corporations that cause the problems. Great work. What do you say? No. And yes, I go on a philosophical rant half the time in these streams, apparently. I just realized. I'm sorry. Any hackers? No, not by the looks of it. I'll have to do some of these to see if I can get a hacker. Is any of them just quick ones? Demon's Den. I'll grab that one. I know, right? What did the coffee ever do to you to do such crimes? I mean, at the rate she goes, it's kind of personal, it seems. It's right in front of you. I mean, I could understand if that precious thing was really something small and missing it. But it shines. That's good. So coffee that doesn't try and kill you every time? True, but... Digital shift. Digital shift. Ah. I repeat, I hate the way this board is set up. Two faces. Akabara. Oh, I can transport there rather than running. Hi, thank you for taking... Why can't I do that with other ones? Thank you for taking the trouble to come here. Much appreciated. I believe you are the famous Cyber Sleuth, correct? I mean, people call me that. That doesn't mean they're right. I tend to punish Digimon, as he has been wreaking havoc on both humans and other Digimon. Please, will you bring him to me? Are you expecting me to lasso him? You don't need to punish him yourself. I will take care of that part. Please help me make sure that he sees the error of his ways. I mean, probably the only way I can get him here is to hit him a lot. That's good, at least. But yeah, after this I'm running over to Rune Factory 5 for a bit. And when I finish Rune Factory 5, I plan on coming back to Hacker's Memory. Is he in Akibara? Or was I phasing over that section? Hi, glitch in the system. How are you? Downtown somewhere, no doubt. Okay. Have you ever played this game before? Yep, Digimon. I'm near the end, and I keep saying that I'm gonna finish it for the past, what, 4 nights? But I don't want, like I said, I don't want to cause... Oh, I love it too. You haven't played it yet? I say, it's a really good game. If you like Digimon, not Digimon, Pokemon, it's similar to that, but it's different in many ways, and I like the difference. There's a lot of improvement instead of Pokemon getting, basically not changing that much. Yeah, okay, that's considered downtown. I was right on guessing that. I've only watched the first 2 seasons with some of the 3rd. Yeah, definitely. It's not perfect by any means, but... And I wasn't completely sure about it before I started because I was really worried that it'd be a Pokemon kind of feel. In the sense of boringness when it came to catching and all the other stuff. But it's not. It really isn't. Where is he? This is downtown. Am I... Might be easier if I make myself... It won't. I'll say don't... I'm looking for... Is he at an angle that I'm missing? I'm looking for the small... Devi Digimon, right? Is he hiding and I'm blind? I mean, that's nothing new, but... Well, look at this, Google, here I come. What platforms are those on? Because I'm really enjoying this and thinking about looking into other... Oh, that's Renamon. Not Rena. Why did I say Renamon? Rena. She's awesome on that. Akibara, he's... Oh. No, this is the wrong one. It's for Tuesday. Motherfuckers. Oh, it is. Excuse me. Sorry. Which female is that? Oh, he's in... How is that downtown? They should have told me... That's kind of annoying, actually. Because they have a section called downtown, and that's where I was. Huh? Angelmon is looking for me? Forget it. Anti-hero, here we come. Geez, you don't take no for an answer. Why the hell should I come to him? You tell that jerk if he wants me, he can come get me himself. Yeah, absolutely. I'll say, oh my god, I'm the messenger. Oh, you're back. How did it go? Oh, but he's not with you. I mean, he's a bit bigger than one of those smaller Digimon that I could, like, drag. Do I get to watch an epic fight? You took this case, didn't you? Why did you give up so easily? That guy's never gonna... How about this? I took the case. I found where he is. And you're the one that wants to fucking punish him. You get the fuck over there. Ugh. Just do it. Right now. Bring him here already. Oh, okay. I'm gonna laugh because I'm gonna get Lucifer or the Demon of Hell to take him out. I mean, one of the Princes of Hell. Yeah, Reno was the one I was thinking. Oh, Marie? Marie? Blah! Words! I mean, I'm probably not going to get much for beating up a client. Probably sends a bad message to everybody. Oh well. Haha. Just what I expected from the famous Cyber Sleuth. The 7 deadly Digimon. Okay. I'm sorry for getting angry with you. I apologize. You know, I could be a bitch and say fuck you, and that's not just because you apologize doesn't make up for the fact that about this, but I'm a good protagonist and have to. Even though you didn't bring Devimon to me as an apology, I will send your payment anyway. But I'm in a hurry, so I've got to be going now. You jerk, Devimon. How many times I told you not to bother people, huh? I think it's in his nature. Yeah, Angelmon has a problem with being two-faced. That is obvious. Two faces or whatever. Ba ba ba. Whee! Oh, they're finished. Might as well go over here. Squeaky chair! Go squeak, squeak. I know, right? I really wanted to finish all the hackers one, but it looks like, unless I do a few of the others, it probably won't appear, and it's random whether they appear or not. I know, right? Let's say there. So I'll do all the other side quests. I just hate this board. Great work. No. Anything that has to do with coffee and you is always an automatic no. Broken sleep. Sleep deprived person. Go and tell them to stop. I mean, sure! Uh-huh. Where was that again? They'll listen to me. Absolutely, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Tell them to stop. But yeah, where am I going for it? I forgot. Akabara, wasn't it? Shinjuku. Okay. You live in Shinjuku! You shouldn't expect quiet anyways there. At all. It's a really bustling part of town. Get earplugs, motherfucker. So we meet again, Leomon. Today, I will have my revenge at last. I drove you away yesterday, but here you are, back again. You never learned. Very well, let's fight. Cyclemon and Leomon charge in the battle with the scream. You know there's a park nearby. Okay, no, I have to do this one. Look, a UFO! Neither of them stop. Next you try yelling, hey idiots! Who are you? What do you want? Huh? Did you just call us idiots? I mean, I didn't have a choice in the matter. So yes. What's your problem? Listen to me. That's all been keeping me alive is the thought of exacting revenge on Leomon for the smashed right eye of mine. To this day I shall finally have my revenge. Stay out of this. I too have a reason for fighting. One must not stand and defend himself when being attacked. I know, that's kind of sad though. Leave us in peace to fight. You really are a persistent little bastard. If you really want to stop us, you're gonna have to do it by force. I was expecting that much, actually. So, this is how this works, okay? You're gonna make me your enemy, so that you have something to... So you have something to fight and, you know, go against. And since we're doing this whole reboot the universe when this thing's over, it doesn't really matter whether you continue to try and fight revenge on me. Hi, Lord. You know, I should have done the destruction thing. Oh, really? Huh. Huh. That actually... That feels like a cop-out, actually. I could understand doing it once, but twice or 3 times is... Yeah, I know you can read. Who do you think you are? Blast, how annoying. You won in fair and square. Cyclemon, we've lost, so now we're obligated to listen. Don't you tell me what to do. Right, let's finish this somewhere else, shall we? The world and indeed, a large secluded place would be best. Ah yes, I can see it now. You're writhing on the ground in agony. Good that you decide to go somewhere else when I was going to suggest that anyways. That's what you think. Fine. I repeat, if it's... I can understand reaching a certain point where it has to happen once, but doing it more than once where it's both the human and digital world, it... A system restore though? Okay. It just... Especially if you involve the human world with it, it just feels like wishing on Dragon Balls, where certain stuff just become meaningless in the end. Certain things that are important become meaningless. Ugh, words. I can understand the digital world more because it's a digital world, but the real world, or human world, it's just feels like actions. But that's just my opinion. I've done all the blue ones. Looks like it. Now we go on to purple ones. Oh, I don't have to go very far. I want Digimon to be better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. You're asking me, a teenager, for a secret human scoop. When I've only lived in this world for how long? Antibiotic. Yeah. Oh, huh. Yeah, I've only seen the first Digimon movie. Oh, you must be the detective in charge. No, I'm just the assistant. I just end up being in charge for this. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think humans are as their enemies. I mean, you should be cautious around us, but I mean, enemies is a bit far. It's been 1 week since you looked at— oh, sorry. Bare-naked ladies. Would rather not see humans as my enemy. I'd still like to think there's a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. Humans can't even exist peacefully with ourselves. Just gonna throw that out there. But I mean, fine, we can be naive and optimistic. But I don't know what to do. So that's when I heard about you guys and how you have solved many problems for Digimon. So I would like to examine you in detail. Please show me all the good that humanity has to offer. How in detailed? I worry. How in detailed? Yeah, examine me in detail? Yeah, we're gonna eat together, sleep together. We'll be together all the time, but it's gonna be great. I mean, it's good that you're cute and fluffy and I can use you as, you know, a squeezy toy to sleep with, but that's a bit too far since you have sentience. Ishnai, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. Seems someone has run out of bill on a restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking to help track down the perpetrator. Hands up a cup of coffee. Oh my god. The Digi-Rap. Yeah, I remember the Digi-Rap. Well, let me say, I remember it in the sense that I liked it, but I don't remember it as the sense that I remember the words to it. I like... give him Mountain Dew instead, yeah. Because, Bare-Naked Ladies I liked before they were in... if that says anything about how old I am. Because, the church camp I used to go to actually played their songs. It seems someone has run out. What am I, the cops? It's been a while since we've had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. Do you not have CCTV cameras? I mean, I don't have any legal jurisdiction over this. Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today, around 2 p.m., the diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband. As usual, I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then I think about 5 minutes to 2, I went back out the back door to go out and phone my friend, and I left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry from inside the cafe. It's a dine and dash. Oh, you know, there's a game on that. It's an annoying game that I still play sometimes, at least when I have, you know, the energy to. So I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Yeah, I'm a private detective, but usually... well, I don't know if... mind you, I repeat, don't know how the police rulings work in, this kind of thing. Private detectives are usually used when the police have already looked into the case and then have deemed it unworthy for them. Something like this is police need to at least investigate first and create a case around it for us to start working in. And also, I don't have the legal jurisdiction to arrest anybody. What I'd have to do is give the information back over to the cops, and they're the ones that have to arrest them, if I remember correctly. Also, the reason why I brought up I'm not sure about Japanese is the broken windows. Citizen's arrest is only applied if there's a legal cause for it, in the sense of imminent danger. Because there was a case, sorry, I'm a nerd. There was a case way back when somebody did a citizen's arrest, and the person wasn't really a danger to anybody, and they ended up being charged with obstruction of justice because the way that the perpetrator was able to sue them over was saying that they were being excessively forceful, if I remember. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it was something along those lines. So police, while citizens' arrests are allowed, they're usually only accepted if there is an imminent danger for it. Before I went out for the phone call, we had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but I heard the shout and came back in, and 4 of the customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after the criminal, I entrusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went looking for the missing customers. Wow, you're able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The dine and dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out back to make the phone call. These customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces. It's a sort of talent of mine. They even admit they were all in the cafe. So I talked to each of them and listened to their stories. What I can't work out was who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal, but... oh no. So please, go and ask each of them about this and catch the criminal. Surely only one who's lying would be the criminal. The other 3 have no reason to lie. I beg to differ. People can lie just because. Yeah, kind of like that. It has to be a certain amount of imminent danger, or you're sure that they will commit a crime immediately after, like, within a certain period of short time that the police can't get there and arrest them themselves. This is annoying. 2 p.m. exactly. Finished up and gotten to go to the restroom. I returned and heard it's a dine and dash. And there was a commercial. It's definitely the waiter. She's the only waiter there. Unless she was acting like good at kidnapping. Yeah. But she said she was on their way out. Unless there's a Pokemon that's pretending to be or looking like a waiter. None of them are looking like a waiter. She's not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I saw her. And the woman, if there was cash laid down, she would have noticed that, wouldn't she have? Spent my entire meeting spicy curry and staring at her. Somebody she'd have lost the cafe before the shout. Also, shouldn't you know whether it's a female voice or a male voice or a masculine or a feminine sounding voice? I'm gonna lie. There was one who yelled out Dine and Dash, who heard me went running after the criminal. Oh, you were the one that announced that somebody was doing that. Curious about the Diner Dasher, so after that, straight to the counter and place the money there. Then, if that happened, both of them, there should be video evidence. CC camera. Let's see. Where's the 4th one? Is it personally at the same time I did? No. Where to leave my money? Yeah, it was that. He was the one that shouted. Maybe you should have left it at the same time I did. She left it by the cafe, so I did too. And I followed her to the cafe. By the sound of it, the only one that's sad girl. So Yoshida, she came after Yoshida. Shua, whatever. Yeah, the three of them all have... She said she put it by the counter. But the shouting was not the waiter because that's him. Am I right? Because he's not a waiter. They never said, they said they were customers, not a waiter. And he also said that he went straight up to the counter and placed the money there, then left. But she over there said that the other person was the one that... She's the one that said Yoshida was the one who she saw put the money on the counter. But he's the one that says you went up to the money there. Only saw it was a woman. Am I right that she's the one that did it? I don't know. Though I fell in love with her, not the criminal. Though he's claiming that she's not the criminal. After somebody shouted, it's a dine. So it was after. I know, but I'm... Yeah, hydrate. It's a woman. She's lying, though. She's the one that's lying, Lishido. And how did she know her name? About the same time I did. I'm bad at these kinds of things. Okay. He said he was the... So he... Yep. Hydrating machine. I'm gonna have to write this down real quick. Let me grab a paper. I'm just gonna shorten his name. By the sound of events. Ichi... But if they put up their money, the key of the matter is... Could he have assumed the person going to the restroom did that? But anyways. It was a woman. He says the waiter. Why are they calling... is that a mistranslation? He said the waiter. Time of dash happened about 2 p.m., correct? Exactly. At the time I almost finished up and gone to the rest. Gotten up to go into the restroom. She's wrong. She's the one that's wrong because he said the waiter and he's not a waiter. It has to be, right? Because it's a female. She says that her husband works behind in the kitchen and she was... Am I correct on that? That she said she was the only one that works as a waitress? I just want to make sure. Well, you don't have to tell me completely, just that small fact. She said she was the only one that was the waitress. And didn't say anybody else runs it, correct? That's what she said earlier. Don't tell me who did it, just tell me at least that fact, so I want to make sure I'm correct on that. Okay. No, why me? Out of the 4 customers, 2 of their stories definitely didn't match. Senpai! Senpais! Well done. Among the 4 people, there's a conflicting testimony. Who actually shouted, "It's the Dine and Dasher"? Was it the waiter or Ichihara? All of them, yeah. In that case, you know your husband's voice well, as you hear him all the time, right? Sorry, I just heard a loud cry out suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas you claimed it was the waiter? So it must mean that one of them is lying, which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Why are you... Okay, because the other lady said that she was right behind her. I know, right? That's... So basically, I was remembering it wrong on how many people work there. Trust Nisha. Nisha, there's only one shout. Can't be... Left the cafe right after the Dine and Dash happened. It almost the same. So, yeah. I'm definitely the one who shouted. Called out the other customers in the shop and warned them about what a stupid jerk was doing. I already told you I ran after a criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh dear. I'm sorry I couldn't catch the criminal. Oh, so there is a waiter. It's not just her working there. Because it sounded like it was just her. She said it was run by her and her husband. She didn't quite make it clear that there was other people working there besides that. The criminal is here. Is this the guy? You're the one who dashed. See, the policeman's here. I don't know why I had to... This is the guy who ran out on the check. This young boy ran on the check on your restaurant. And here he's coming downtown with me. So, yeah, it really was a cop matter if we called them for it. Place closed. Well, then again, with citizens arrest... How does citizens arrest work in Japan, though, now that I'm thinking about it? Because this is Japan, and so I'm not sure if... I'm quite sure that U.S. rules on that matter don't apply. Case closed. Oh, is that you really as good as they say? Not really! Because I took a fact that was before and kind of assumed. Right, back to the office. I'm sure Kyoko will want to congratulate you on the job well done. You there, hold on a second. You're the one who tracked this criminal down. I mean, weren't you taking him to the station? Why are you bothered talking to me? Wow, that's amazing. Quite a feat indeed. No, I got it wrong. Thanks for your help in catching the Stein and Dasher. Or whatever. I'm done with this. Huh? You're such a bunch of chumps. That's what I was thinking. Huh? What's this? Great work working out there. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? You're a corrupt cop. How about now? How did you change your hair color? Other than the fact you're probably wearing a wig, but as somebody who wears wigs for cosplay long ago, before I got called, I was wearing a aqua costume. I was wearing an aqua costume, and somebody came up to me and asked if I was a man. Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, and then after that I had little interest in cosplaying. How about now? I'm not a real cop. You should see your faces. Remembers of the much talked about Shibuya Delight Gang. Remembers Joe getting away with crimes again and again, and were possible to catch. I mean, you're standing right here, and the way that it's set up is I have 3 fucking Digimon. Was hidden by the hat. It looked darker than that, but oh well. But that's, you mean you actually enjoy running out on checks at restaurants and doing bad stuff and deceiving everyone? You're not giving Terry your mom a good tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think that's enough to satisfy us? Keep admitting your crimes. In front of a well, they didn't even use the CCTV camera, even though Japan has a lot of them even now. And even way back when. You're embarrassing us. You're gonna pay for that. We have our revenge. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. First, I'm gonna spread the rumor around you that you couldn't catch the guy who did the dine and dash. Fuck if I care. Best detective around? I don't think so. Second of all, the whole universe is gonna be reset anyway, so it fucking doesn't matter. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Uh-huh. You know, I don't know about the libel laws in Japan. Actually, if I'm correct about the libel laws in Japan, if I remember a case or whatever, that had to do, the reason why the Me Too movement isn't there is because of a certain case thing that has to do with a girl accusing one of her bosses of it. And he sued her for libel and a few other things, even though she had evidence of it. And actual evidence. It's not like an Amber Heard situation where she made up the evidence. Fuck Amber Heard. I didn't say anything, but anyways, we can sue you if it's done with a certain malicious intent or dishonorable but such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're gonna keep doing bad stuff. Oh no, I remember the case now. This guy, he was the son of a bigwig boss person, and he killed this woman, and her sister basically broke in and found evidence because the killer left collected stuff from her because he was obsessed with her, and like collected hair and took pictures of the evidence, and because she broke in, the case wasn't accepted, and then the guy went back and sued her for it. That was the case. They got away. Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around this neighborhood hang out in the Shibuya subway station. But I don't even think about going after them. It's too dangerous. Those guys are criminals, so we should leave this to the police. I mean, there's no evidence in what they've done is actually physical violence. It's just petty crime. Well, less than petty crimes. Here's your feed. Please, don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. I'm not gonna stop. Do you think I'm gonna stop? I said before about revenge. You know what this is? Revenge is what somebody does something bad to you, so you do something back to them in return. Not exactly. Revenge can be a perceived thing, like they perceive that I've done something wrong to them. Okay, you heading to bed? I'm guessing by the sound of it. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah. Why did he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It's some fault. Well, he technically wasn't arrested. Yeah, once again, thank you, Glitch, for coming in. I hope you sleep well. And happy you found me, too. I had an interesting conversation. Why would he say such a thing? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. He wasn't arrested. Technically, he was accused, but he wasn't arrested. Arrested actually means that he gets charged with something. Thanks for the follow. Why would he say... Nothing good ever comes from getting back at someone. I mean, kind of. It's just the level of how you get back at them. And I'm not also referring to the Johnny Depp case and Amber Heard case at all on that one. Alright, drinking. 1 second. Drinking. There, I drank something. Took 3 gulps of it. Thank you. Anyways, sorry. Should we go after those guys? Yeah, because they are still doing their crimes, most likely. Alright, let's do it. We're off to Shibuya subway station. Those guys were trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They're abusing them all the time. I mean, it didn't look like they had any Digimon. Okay. Never use humans for anything. I never want that have that kind of relationship with a human. Yes! Pet Terramon on the head. Thanks, Ishnai. I calmed down a bit. Wonder if those guys are here. Let's go. Well, she said they were. Night. Yeah. Oh, the thing with Japan, if I remember, one of their problems that have been known internationally is they can actually keep you for weeks on end till they get you to confess to the crime. Because the way they've got it set up with Japan is you're guilty until proven innocent. At least when it comes to crimes. There was a whole thing about it I watched on YouTube. Because it had to do with an American who was accused of something that was later proven that they didn't do. But the reason why there's like a 97% conviction rate in Japan is because of that. Yeah. What was I looking through there for? And by the way, I am sorry for being a nerd and bringing up different stuff like that. I just study and I have many different interests. And they're varied. And they're random, now that I think about it. Sounds good. Does stealth disappear when you go to a new area? That's kind of annoying. Well, at least I have the level 3 security thing. I don't know why they still have that portal open. Unless there's another thing that has to do with Edamon. Because they tend to close those off. Did I come that way? Yeah, I did. I've just been told I talk too much about random things. Yeah. But I'm autistic. If I have interest in something, I really, really want to share it with everybody. Yeah, not that it'll stop us. If they're they're gonna have a bad design setup, we might as well, you know, make use of other tricks to get around it. Yeah, that's what originally I was diagnosed with, but now they don't call it that. They call it autism spectrum. So I try and do it that way. I like sharing information, though I don't think I'd be Okay, let me rephrase that. One of the jobs that my Asperger's kind of got me fired from because I was a museum guide and I absolutely loved it. Teaching people about, I'm not going to say what the subject was because it's easy to search because of the specific information that is shared at that museum. But one of my favorite things to do was actually when we had field trips there. Loved doing field trips and teaching the kids. Though, mind you, I don't think I could be a teacher because one of the other things I enjoyed was handing them back off at the end of the day. Oh, did it happen to close off my security thing? Ah, that's why I'm getting them all. But what happened was I happened to anger. I didn't realize at the time she was so high up. Actually, no, I did, because a few days before that, I had heard someone complaining about her because she was found drunk on her job again and still hadn't been fired, apparently. But she was one of the higher ups. And she asked me, there was a couple over there looking at a map. And they looked, basically I looked at them and they were looking at the map and it sounds like they were debating among themselves about something and I didn't want to interrupt them. Because it looked like it wasn't just that they were looking at a map trying to find something, it sounded like they were discussing plans. And the lady, the higher up lady comes up to me and says, "Why aren't you helping them?" And I said that they're kind of busy with themselves. And it'd be rude to interrupt. And she got furious that I backtalked her on it, and I got fired. Because we're supposed to be so helpful to interrupt what two people are talking among themselves. Yeah. Going back. Yeah, I forgot to turn back on the... Because, I mean, I had already been working there for, I think, about 5 months, give or take. So, even though I'm autistic, there are certain... And I miss a lot of social cues. There were certain things that I had picked up. And one of the things is how people talk to each other while holding a map. And if they're lost, there's a certain tone that's in their voice. I can't see, I wouldn't be looking at their expressions, I'm listening for a tone. And I wasn't hearing that tone, I was hearing that planning tone. Which is, they know where they're going, they're just wanting to figure out what the schedule was. I'm back at the beginning. Am I? Yeah, I'm back at the beginning. Oh, no. One of the other things I had gotten in trouble for is Sitting in a section of the museum, which you don't interact with the people, you're just sitting there guarding because the stuff is, expensive stuff that's in that room. And you can't walk around. You have to just stand there at the front of it. And, there's this little pedestal that not just me, but everybody who, because we'd have to rotate out for an hour and do that at least twice a day. And I would sit on it, and they took the pedestal away because they kept catching me sitting on it, but apparently I was the only one getting in trouble for that because I talked to the other people. Also, the times that I checked my phone just to see the time to make sure I keep up the time correctly, I always got in trouble with that, even though it's obvious I pulled it up for a second, clicked it on, saw the time, then closed it again. So it wasn't like I was holding it up there and texting or looking like I was doing anything more than that. And I still got in trouble for that. So it was just little things. And I'm not surprised they had a high turnover rate. Diagnosed with avoidant personality disorder. Yeah. No, I can understand that. I'm about to look up a guide for this. Unless they actually are in the... Screw this. What's the name of the... I don't want to... I repeat. I want to finish this tonight. Exclusive. Yeah. Now that we've figured out the guy... I have no reason not to. Oh, it's a DLC mission. That's why it's up there. That's interesting. Yeah, no. Now I'm looking at the, well, scrolling through this setup. The policeman's hair was black, and then it turned blonde, so he took off a wig. Through there. Okay, I think I know where I'm going now. So my guess is, like I said, my minor was... Yeah, I don't really want a job dealing with people, but... It continuously is proven that I don't really have a choice on the matter. Because I was never able to finish college. Beggars can't be choosers when it comes to jobs. This is the beginning, correct? Yes. Though I am kind of a choosy about my job, I just there's a level of customer service that I probably will have to deal with anyways. Go down that. Let me go straight down. Okay. I had to, it was kind of a, hi cat, I know you want pets, a rough time in my household at the time. During the summer, my father's father, my grandfather on my father's side, passed away. And then 6 months later, I decided, at least for the fall break, because I was noticing my maternal grandfather was getting sick, that I was going to stay at home and spend time with him and help mom take care of him. And then he died that November. And so I stayed behind to help take care of the family to some degree. Okay. Rather than go back, because I also knew that my mind wasn't particularly in a good state of mind for that. Okay, go to the end of this hall. And just things kept working out that family things just kept happening that I couldn't go back. Especially since it was my maternal grandfather that was help paying for my classes. Into that. And we go up the stairs there. Okay. Okay, now we're at this point. Do you take the first or second? I take the second. No, I take the first. Yeah, cat, you want pets? Sorry, I'm just keeping up with the guide on that. But yeah, college was hard enough as it was. Straight down. And literally I had one more class left for my minor, which was C++. And to tell you the truth, programming language, I was able to get ActionScript pretty well. I was able to understand HTML coding. But something like a hard thing is... Oh, this person doesn't know where they're going either. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. That's annoying. When I went down into the other area, I was correct in assuming that it was in the boss area. I just didn't go far enough to see them. I realized I'm good at soft coding. Hard coding is Greek to me. That's the nicest way to put it. But the thing is, they didn't have soft coding. I like more visual control. Like, one of the other classes I took, there was one soft coding one, which was ActionScript, which was what Flash used, but I was taking it when my first grandfather passed away, and trying to put things together when your mind's like that wasn't... I realized I couldn't continue taking the class. I was doing it online. Oh, done. You've managed to find us. To be honest, you guys came here to be defeated by us. But well done anyways. Uh-huh. Hark, I hear you go. You guys use Digimon, don't you? Well, we happen to be hackers too, so let's go. We are the better Digimon masters, as you will see. I'm gonna see if I can... Here, I brought along with me... This along with me to use to fight... What? Oh, you adorable summer children. Adorable, I must say. Ground Locomon. This Digimon I found around here recently after we had a little chat or two with him. He became our nice, obedient little slave. A pride of delight has been insulted. Avenge me, little Digimon. Put the hurt on them. First of all, it's also offensive since you called him your slave, but it's also offensive you called him little. Think this will take one round? Think this will take one hit? Oh, would you look at that? Sorry I hurt you. Since you were kind of forced to do this. Did he just fall into the void? Oh, ground locomotion. I'm just gonna say locomotion. Please, please don't kill me. Why would I do that? But what? But that... It doesn't make any sense. How could a Digimon be defeated so easily? Never. I'll never forgive you. Digimons are not tools for you to use. We were flung into this world we don't know. Every day we struggle with fear and terror and fear. But there are Digimon being terrorized by human. But there are also Digimon who believe there can be friendship between humans and Digimon. That locomotion probably thought that. Humans are. I'm your friend, Terriermon. Ishnai. That's true. You're not like that, Ishnai. You help any human who's in trouble, and even Digimon like me, as well. We haven't spent much time together, but even so, I know. You're kind and warm-hearted, Ishnai. Like Ishnai said, give yourself up to the police. I didn't say anything about that, but reflect on what you've done and said it right. I still didn't say anything about that. Even people like you can turn things around, so I'm gonna try and trust in you. Yes, I will leave immediately. I mean, to be fair, I could understand them maybe turning their lives around because they hadn't gotten into more serious crimes, but I guess this has turned out well then, wouldn't you say? Well, Ishnai, I think that's about does it for my case. You know, the reason I picked you wasn't just because you're a capable detective. Capable is a questioning term. I wanted to make friends with humans, but I made myself afraid of them. So I asked you guys because you have a good reputation among Digimon. Humans like those guys, I will never understand each other. Some part of me will always be afraid and never want to be around them. But when I see you, I understand. Whether it's a Digimon or human, you have a way of looking at someone and gaining their trust. So I would like to be able to look at people in the face and be honest, like you. I'd like to be able to make friends without being afraid. More than that, I want to go out and tell the Digimon of the world that there are humans like you, that they don't need to be afraid. And finally, I would like to ask something of you, Ishnai. My hands may be small, but pinky promise? I'm gonna cuddle you to death. Promise me, however hard it may be, you'll never give up, and you'll create friendships between Digimon and humans, and do your very best. But when this, universe resets, does that count that the pinky promise keeps staying? It's a promise. I still consider it being kept, but still. Yeah. Well, anyways, it was real awesome that you dealt with that case. Yeah, I know, you're so sweet! Okay, off then. I'm off then. See you later. You know, the first Digimon I picked was a Terriermon. So... Looks like things went great. Went like just like the client hoped. You and Terriermon really have grown up a lot, I feel like. Yeah, all of these are... Let's get the parallel worlds all together. Yeah, all of them are. Do I have any others, so... Oh, these are... They mentioned before. About... was it Glitch that mentioned the 7 deadly sins? From 7 evils, I'll give you the wheel of fate that binds us all. Sure. So 7 more cases, then I can start on the final one! Not like I don't have one of them most... You have come! Oh, you are adorable. Can I have your hat? Who's this? A devoted seeker of truth. I wouldn't say that! A cyber sleuth made thrall to the Digimon that swims and soar in this realm. Thrall. Yeah, a thrall, yeah. Furthermore, your savior, the one who can break free your destiny. Oh, I can break her destiny free, but I can't break mine? Aw. Super sad. What do you mean? Allow me to make introductions then. Ishnai, this young lady is Seo. She's a Digimon trainer from another world. I was thinking that. One so very unlike your own. Yay? I can tell that from the necklace she's wearing. You see, Miss Seo's beloved partner, Dianamon, was taken from her. I'm guessing Diana is... Artemis? We came back to get her. We went to the Digilab and it just appeared here. Is that all you want of me, Mireille? To find Dianamon again? How can this girl be part of my destiny? She's nothing. I mean, I'm not making any argument on that thing. There's gotta be something more. Tell me what's really going on here. There's much that stands between you and your Dianamon. To recover her, you must face and defeat the 7 deadly Digimon. What? All the 7 deadly Digimon? Are you crazy? Well, I have some in my back pocket. I mean, wherever I keep my Digimon when they're not right next to me. I even have Lilith. You know of the 7 in your world? I mean... I'm from the Western world, of course I know. And anime seems to be thrilled with going over the 7 deadly sins recently. They who stand above all magical Digimon, crowned as the highest of high, the evil is inborn to the creatures such as they. I mean... Their power is beyond imagining, so much that they exist simultaneously in all parallel worlds. What does it make the Digimon that I have? It is a type of defense for them. By being so many forms across the spectrum of time and space, they disperse their powers. Okay. Their existence is natural, a primal factor of the universe. So why are we destroying them again? By slaying the 7 deadly Digimon of your world, Masayo, you have granted them strength than every other, including my own. True. And they even get stuff wrong! Like the Paradise Lost, you know, naming of it that. The punishment for this sin was the loss of your Dianamon. What? But we didn't know that would happen. We didn't mean to. I understand, but knowing or not makes little difference. It was a consequence. Your Dianamon can return home to you, Masayo, but to make that happen, you must defeat the 7 that reside in this world. I mean, does that mean I have to do it in other worlds as well? Or why does it specifically have to be my world? The terrible irony is that without Dianamon, I fear you are not strong enough to face them. Yeah, sure, Hence I brought Ishnai to you. They are entwined with destiny. I'm not sure entwined as much as fighting against it with every chance I get, but the plot doesn't let me. They shall defeat the Seven to save Dianamon from an unjust fate. No, that's not fair. I'm still a trainer, and I won't let someone else fight my battles for me. I don't think you have much choice in the matter, sweetheart. True, in your world you are powerful, champion of Colosseum, a renowned tamer. But in this world, Messiah, you have no such strength. Tell me, which matters more, your pride or your partner? Yeah, I know, right? Dianamon. It's not the same. It's not enough. I can't accept this weak little slip of a girl as my destiny. You know, I kind of punched Arata. If I punch you, will you realize how strong I am? Probably not. But I have no choice, do I? Sigh. I will trust you. I suppose I should do this properly. My name is Sayo. Sayo, the tamer of the Nightclaw from the Dark Moon City. Do you have any relationship to the Dark Moon Festival? Circus. I'm making Sailor Moon references. Please, help me bring Dianamon home. That doesn't mean I respect you. Yeah, it's Andre. Yeah. It's decided. No, today the path is at your feet. We are to put our faith in you and see the Seven defeated. Well, I mean, that's your call whether you believe in me or not, but, just a warning. I'm good at disappointing people. When you're ready, I can divine the locations of the 7 deadly Digimon. All things are within the Wheel of Fate. If I burn the Wheel of Fate, does that mean it no longer applies? Just a general question. For no reason. I don't know why I keep on doing this development thing, it doesn't really matter. Force of habit. Hope that I might get something amazing. Which reminds me, I added... What's his name? I added Sarah's the Wind, but I don't think I checked up on what she has. Oh yeah, I didn't do much. I might do just mental charge. Light and definitely, because that makes it more interesting. I mean, the whole thing is plot. With plot, deals with the fact that you need to make. If there's no conflict, then there's no real story. What are they? They are. Oh, they're all magic. Yeah. What's a mind one? Oh, no, it's not anything I want. Do I really want intellect or do I want to work on speed with her? Because that means she can attack more. I might work on speed with her. And that ability is nice. Aye. Haha. Mahaha, I will foretell you whereabouts of the next 7 deadly sins you need to slay. This is what I saw. Seems that one of the 7 Beelzemon. Don't I have that? Do I need to get him out of my party? Because he might be strong against them. No, it's that one. Oh, it's the one I named Squall because I'm totally not liking Final Fantasy VIII because it was my first Final Fantasy game I played. And you are dark and a virus. Now we'll move you off. So or do I have any light ones with you? No, I don't. I'm sorry that's happening, hun. Also should save since it's been a while. I need to recover. Said it was not Nako. Oh, good that it's in the area I'm in. Also surprised that, you know, it isn't in an area that's completely destroyed. I think I've already checked you to see if there's anything new. Might grab more of those. For no reason. I already have enough of those. Are you really hiding in this? That alright with you, Jimmykin? Demonic businessman. Do I look like Jimmykin? I would fucking punch Jimmykin if he was near. A paradox, wandering angel, a demon's heart falling into this weakened world of lies and song. Yeah. Angst. Let's go get Linkin Park, even though I love Linkin Park. So you want to know about Jimmykin? Huh? No, absolutely not. Not yet. Haha, Jimmykin is awesome. Are you possessed? Did Jimmykin get possessed also? Yeah, baby doll. I know you're in heat. What happened to your eye? Am I ever going to get to the next case? The answer is no. Yeah, I kind of did that as well since it's a, it's a data and it's dark. So get cheap ass motherfucker. Yeah, I'm just, in the end, I'm really just picking the ones I like. Said is Nagano, but I'm not seeing any. Other exclamation marks. No. I only did it enough so that I could, get, what's his name before, one of the ones that you only get Devilmon and stuff. If he's not here, does it mean he's in Demon Den? The Devilmon and all those other ones, before you really normally get them. Is that a suggestion where to go to find him? No, look, the devil's not having coffee. I mean, the suggestion... Oh, yeah, no, I only did it enough so... Is he playing video games? Oh no. Hi, Squall. I mean, and... It's a mixture of Squall and Cloud, but I think Squall actually had a moment when he was on a motorcycle, which was in CD1. Oh, he actually survived that. Oh, it's a group one. Angsty motherfucker hits himself. Yeah. I have them all at 99 at least. Oh, nice. That's an all one, isn't it? I might have Rose give. I mean, I think I'm probably going to defeat you before you reach 1, by the looks of it. Yeah, I was gonna use you to... No, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah. How are you doing? Odd Alpha Cyber. Yeah. I was right. I got to defeat him before he actually hit 1. Shame on that. Fang of Gluttony. I defeated the deadly sin known as Digimon. Yeah, I know, right? You have slain one of the deadly Digimon. I am very proud. Huh, I guess you're doing alright. Yes, Yandere. Or is it Tsundere? I don't remember right now. Is it... Yandere is where you love them too much. Tsundere is where they... Yeah, Tsundere. Ah, when all 7 have been defeated, then I'll give Dianamon back. I thank you. Still, I don't know if you'll be enough, but please keep trying. Say that thing you're holding. Yes, it's evidence of sin. Yes, I am very sinful. Each of them has one, each regarding the sin they represent. It's proof of the judgment fallen upon Dianamon. When all of them have been combined, will not make a Captain Planet joke. Dianamon will be freed from her purgatory, her punishment lifted. Please, Ishnai, continue. I don't see how me defeating the same things, like Star said, defeating the same things. Yeah. Will do anything to help somebody else's problem and also not cause the same thing to happen to me. Well, everything's about to be deleted by the sound of it. You know, it'd be faster if I just used the elevator. Or I could use the home gate thing. Mary keeps sending cases to us, doesn't she? It's nice to have some stability in this line of work, though Stay on top of them. Says you. You're Digimon. Why don't you help me, motherfucker? What's that? Oh, yeah. Boy A. Why did you name it Boy A? Is there like... Memory? Huh, you don't remember how. My comeback shows... Oh, you're him. I know, right? Well, since she lives between... You know... It has its own pocket dimension. Wrath. I'm guessing that's Jimmykin. And I'm guessing this character won't let me punch him. Yeah, more storage for a game update. Yeah. Totally. That works. Gimme. Mwahaha. Why does she have to last like mwahaha? It makes me nervous. Creepymon. Destiny will guide you. Creepymon. Where the fuck did they come up with that name? There's gotta be better demonic names. There's an entire book called the Book of Solomon that has demon names. Creepymon gets angry as his power goes up, so you don't want to get him mad. Yes, indeed difficult not to make your enemy mad while trying to defeat him, but hey, that's your job you signed up for. Secret villain at the end? Who knows? Alright, let's real quickly look. See if I have him. Oh, I do have the Animon. Creepymon. Oh, I do! I named him Fluffy! Because I have no sense of humor whatsoever. And since what he is, might have to get rid of Severus. Gasmon, Chibi. I might actually switch out Rose for... I mean, I could always take him. Yes, I named him Fluffy. Because why the fuck not? How do you... I have these already? I digivolved them up. I mean, it was hard. I had to do a bit of, you know, those stat things to get them where they needed to go, the stat limiter things. See? I think I used Skull set, man. No, I named him Severus. Except I spelled it wrong. Okay, let's switch out Rose. What is your neutral? Increases damage, also increases damage. Unstable. I don't like that. I might switch you out as well. Increases. Okay, that works. Physical damage. I might not like that either. I'm actually, you know, looking at these guys because I really don't care. Didn't care as much. When they weren't DLC. Reduces damage received from species with a bad affinity. Let's switch you out. I'm taking you. Okay, so that attack speed, and I'll switch you out. Too many. 177 hours. Oh, if you're wondering why the memory is off, since I was messing around with mods and especially changing her clothes, something happened so that it made my memory 0, which meant that I couldn't do anything. And the only mod I could find was on WeMod, but it increases it by 500 each. So I've been keeping a score right here to make it fair, to make sure that I keep up with what I shouldn't have normally. Which reminds me, did I get another? No, I didn't. I did, however, get some... Oh, wow. Nice. No, I don't want to leave. I want to... Since I have so many expansions. Even though I don't use them. Yeah, I was planning, like, the running joke for the past, what, 4 or 5 days was I was planning on ending this, so I could move on to, Rune Factory 5, but the thing is, I like this game enough to not sit down and rush it and just do main story only. So what is, you're in Central Hospital. I was gonna switch out Digimon. Oh, swing Imperial Mon. But I do still plan on finishing it tonight and actually finish it. Keep doing it till I finish it. Even if it means that I won't do Rune Factory 5 tonight, but... What am I doing? So y'all excited for Digimon Survive? Alright, Fluffy, let's go. Love that he has a pentagon on his arm. I'm really, really mad. Okay, Infrid, how are you doing? Holy fuck, that took out. That probably wasn't good that I went with a neutral one. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have a job right now, so... We already know where this is gonna go. I have this little bunny here. Immortalized by recoil. Oh, that works. Turning laser was an all one, yep. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! Really gonna fight. Use Bunny just mostly since it's a 10%. Mostly to be the healer of this. By the way, as a healer in World of Warcraft and all the fun other MMO games I've played, I overheal a lot. I know I'm not supposed to. But that was one of the main problems of me. But it's not like I don't have enough materials for it, and it's not like I have to worry about since it's a MMO to kind of... It's turn-based, it's not MMO-based. Well, if you really get down to the brass tacks of it, it is kind of turn-based in the sense that your turns have cooldowns, but... But at least, I don't remember what we used the thing that keeps track of. What you do in the game, the mod, whatever, I don't remember offhand. Yes, let's use the power of God and anime on our side. Sorry, I had to add that. I mean, I guess you can use that. That's a physical attack, though. Oh, did you see they're coming out with a new Bayonetta game? I think, yeah. God, atheist, yeah. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna kick you out if you keep meowing. I love you, but still. Mobilized by recoil. Yay! Knock him over, come on. Have the bunny take him out, right? Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! I can't help but usually think that all the time. What was I saying? Oh, the Bayonetta game. Bayonetta 3. I haven't played Bayonetta 2. I don't know if it's come out. No clue. No clue. I think it was only for the Wii U, and I don't think it's come out on Steam yet either, and that's where I played the original Bayonetta. But they now have a, I guess, PG version of her, where it keeps her clothes on when she's transforming, and I'm like sitting here going, okay. I have slain one of the 7 deadly Digimon. I was about to say sins. I'm very proud. I guess you're doing alright. There's a level of... You don't have your Digimon anymore, so I couldn't say, wanna shake down? Come on. But all the Sims have been defeated. Then I'll have Dianamon back. I thank you. Well, I have a Dianamon, if you want her. I still don't know if you'll be enough, but please keep trying to Sunday. When all of them have been gathered, Dianamon will be freed from her purgatory, her punishment lifted. I know, you said that last time. Do you have to keep repeating it? Please, should I continue? It's creepy that she laughs about that. I just feel like there's something she's not telling me. In fact, that seems to be the running theme with her. I will put it this way. As much as I love it, I'm not very good at shooting games. And I had to win it on easy. But it can be pretty difficult at times. I repeat, I'm also not very good at shooting games. And... but the storyline is pretty interesting. That's probably what kept me going through it. Is if you have an interesting story and the mechanics aren't that bad, I'll play it. Alright, went there. That case was definitely a bit of an odd one, wasn't it? I mean, this right we were talking about? I guess I'm not surprised, but still. I mean, she keeps laughing creepily. I mean, it's like Demon Souls / Dark Souls character. Sloth. Sloth is the one I named Severus, right? If I remember correctly. If I remember. Are all of them all viruses that are dark-based? My overread can't handle that. Yeah, I think you're this. I'm not sure if it'll be SM or. Or your version. Rage mode. Since you were KO'd pretty quickly, darkness and light seem to go against each other pretty badly. I might switch you out for something else. Anyways, let's go! Just try and keep it viruses. I mean, not viruses, vaccines, and not really worry about the element itself. I mean, it could be bad and use that, but isn't NX the one that... yeah, NX is the one that I got because it's a collector's edition, and I don't want to use collector's edition ones because that feels like cheating. There's Omnizwart. I didn't finish leveling you up. Yeah, pretty much. Might grab Rose to come along, since she does the healing thing as well. Switch Blue Bunny out for her. But just to be case, I still need one more, and it's 218. I will grab you. Since also you have a chance of stunning, and I'm not sure how much stunning will work. I didn't mean to hit that. But, oh yeah, I need to... I haven't done items for you. Wrong thing. Oh, you have a lot of equipment things. Let's see. Physical, magic, physical, magic. So I have to jump between the two of those. I'll do one for each. Magical and then intellect. And maybe do a crit. or speed. Which one should I do? Speed or crit? Speed isn't particularly fast. Yeah, I'll put in speed. Should save, just in case something happens. Alright, talk to me. This is what I saw. Belf is in Nanako. Destiny will guide you. I mean, fast boy, yep. I mean, you can't die if he's dead already from, you know, how many times you hit him. Looking for something shiny to warp jump because I hate that it's called connect jump because it sounds stupid, and that's just my opinion though. Some of these things I renamed because it was just one of those things of, yeah, I know you want to say connect jump, but I don't want to call it that. Because it sounds not cool enough. There we go. Can't be killed if I'm already dead inside. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's the cute version, but since I noticed that it has an egg on it, it probably will transform into the bad version sometime during the fight. If it gets mad enough and awake enough. You know, I still kept earlier. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or yourself heals, because fuck you! Yeah, yeah. You're just gonna keep on healing until you wake up, I'm guessing. And I'm going to change you out for... No, Imperiumon was the... Did I forget to actually put the other version of... I mean... Most things refuse to die, so... I could have used the SP spray instead, but... Too late for that now! Well, he's... also has the role of being cute and fluffy, which means that... he is more sturdy. Am I actually going to destroy him before he turns, or is he going to turn when I get him to reach? Because I'd be confused if that happened. Okay, got half health. So, yeah. Probably after, yeah. The main fight of this is actually getting past the initial. Causing enough damage before he finishes sleeping. Oh yeah. Time to wake the child. Yeah, okay. time to wake the baby and kick the baby. It's almost a puzzle boss. Oh no. Well, you can see how well I did the, you know, bad guy thing of how good I am at puzzles. I know, right? Holy fuck. Might not be good to have Rose here. Who do I have that I can switch out you for? What is yours? Okay, I might switch you out for it. No. Alright. I wish that existed in real life, damn. I was gonna say, don't tell me he does sleep on us. It's 30. Oh no. Fuck. It's probably going to be a case where I end up reviving him and he ends up killing. Really? Are we gonna just use him as a punching bag so I can just have Chibi over here? I don't have enough for that. Fair enough, yeah. Probably should have healed her. I'll heal her when she gets back around. Unless she ends up dying before then. Or he dies! Pick one! Because why not? Nails of Sloth. Do, 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 do. 11:42. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get to Rune Factory 5. Sing one of the 7 deadly sins. I am very proud. Next up, yeah, pretty much. When all the defeated, yeah, I know. Are we gonna repeat this? Don't know if it will be enough. Please keep trying. Well, yeah. It's just a repeat. Also, if all of them are set up like that, I might just keep this set up here instead of changing it. Since, Sir Dwyn. Sir... Says the person who studies Gaelic. Sir Dwyn is, by the way, it means moon goddess. Is a Gaelic moon goddess. I know that this was before I knew that the Anamon existed in this game, so I know it's kind of off, but keeps sending cases. I'm at it. I just realized I have 2 investigations that hope that it'll turn into a actual hacker case. Because I love making fun of the hackers that are bad hackers. Seems one of the deadly sins of our Mon is in Nakano. Just to make sure that he still has the same dark stats. I don't need the... Oh, it's this old guy, isn't it? Yep. I have him. Let's... Increases absorption. Yeah. Old man. Saruman. You know, I should have named the Digimon that. Yeah, stabby stab stab. Yeah, I know, right? I'm just pretending to be a hacker. Everybody creates the programs for me. That's not a real hacker. Checked around there. Okay, I just realized that they picked this for Sloth. And the other one for... Yeah, okay. I'm getting what you're putting... No, fuck, I'm not gonna say that. Jimmykin said that, and it's fucking annoying. And the wizard is, of course, in this store. I was about to say that line, and even though I said I'm not gonna say it. Ah. Yeah. Taking a drink. I think I can get this done in 2 rounds unless something tragic happens, which he has 2 attacks. So I can't say... Oh, really? You really want to do that? Yeah, for legal reasons, I repeat. Pandemonium lost. I mean, that did some damage. It healed him, but it did some damage. That, or, they stay open enough for you to walk in right behind them. I mean, that's not gonna stop us. Here to breed. That poor, poor car. Thought you would take care of it, and no, you got it stolen. That car is not very happy with you. Guess. Yeah. Same words, same words, same words. Better place now. What, did they hack it up? They might have hacked it up now that I think about it. Yeah, it's in a better place now, in pieces. Good you had insurance on that, because cars are damn expensive. Absolutely damn expensive. And especially now that the economy is really pushing towards used cars. Because the catch with used cars is, as far as I understand with auto insurance, is they tend to still not like to play around with whether they'll... Yeah, it's been farm. Whether they'll give you a good enough money to get a new one. Oops, did not mean to do investigation, meant to develop. I know, right? Central Hospital. Digimon. Oh, the one I named Lucifer, who has the pretty face that I refuse to, you know, level up past that. Yep, Lucifer. You are a neutral one. Increased damage from all attribute skills. 5%. But you're also still a virus. I might move you in. And it'll be a trade out case. Sorry, my foxy friends. Just to be safe, I'm just gonna grab. A lot more. What did I do with, yeah, I didn't finish with you. Keep Rose for her healing. I didn't hit that. Come on. Didn't finish with you. No, I didn't completely finish with you either. Did I finish? Yeah. There. I've never bought a car, so I'm not completely sure. Oh, well, personally bought a car. The used one that we got for my family, well, Mom bought, was bought from my uncle's brother. So, it wasn't through a dealership at all. New knockback. Don't have any other commands. Have a backup, but maybe select your best 3. You'll have to trust in them. Huh. Force substitution. Well, to be fair, that's just all the ones I have right now. It just doesn't really matter if he uses force substitution. He's gonna be kicked their ass if I make them all. If I make them all viruses, it doesn't fucking matter if he does force it. Because their attacks will kill him anyways. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make them all. I didn't realize Gauntlet was that low. I think the only one I'm gonna keep is the bunny as... So of course if I use neutral it'll be fine as well. Yeah, my bunny is probably the only one I'm gonna keep that's... Well, does force substitution mean that that Digimon will lose a turn from it? Will there be any damage with it? Oh well, Lolo. YOLO! YOLO! Ah! Where am I going? Probably should have asked her that again since I was... Central Hospital. If I have all these strong ones on standby, it doesn't... No, I haven't actually played. I did I had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a while, and I played against one person and won, but I wasn't particularly interested in anything but the cards looked pretty. Arrogant? Yes, I am quite arrogant. So it does take damage. Well, I've kind of... might have had an obsession with leveling a bit. Yes, such damage. I mean, you could call Chibi back if you want. Not a very smart idea. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Actually, grab some... Yep, I was expecting that to happen. Come on, pretty boy. Let's go. I don't get healed from that. Magic sacrifice. Let's flick down, attack down. Okay. Don't like his speed amount though. Requiem. I mean, yeah, such danger. And does this guy has to have the substitution thing, or I don't have to really worry about that? Condemning hell pressure. I mean, I'll make a choice decision on whether or not. Oh, fun. I'll let Ciarfox heal everybody. What are you doing, cats? What are you just... You're in that box! I have an Amazon box that's upside down, and he managed to open the side of it. And he's right now playing in the box. You having fun there, Anubis? Crazy earfall. Oh, that set up Panic. Vanishing Machrash. Oh, it does have knockback on it. Not that it matters. Still does not matter. Yeah. Though it's been a while since I've seen it. Here we go. He has a third form? Fuck. I hope that's not an all attack. Oh, fuck. Though all of them are light, which won't bode very well. What? Okay. Well, the sun does stat boosts. Yeah. Insta-death. Fuck. Oh, long enough? Okay. That's fun. Reminds me of it. If I'm gonna have to stay alive. This is what we're gonna do. I have enough items. It's just getting able to actually use them is the key. Is there any item I can do? Let's say, I should have, if I knew that he was gonna do that, I should have, Oh, thanks for the follow, Alpha, Cyber, I always want to say Cypher! Ah! There is, one of those shield block things that makes it less likely. What I'm going to do is try and pull... Yeah, since these are fine, I'm gonna keep Blue Bunny there since she can start pulling in these that can survive. I can heal and revive since it's purely gonna be a survive thing is just keep all of them alive by pulling them back into the fight. Just call me Cyber. Okay. That way they can continue having targets. I want to spray. Really, really mad. I think it's best to keep Blue Bunny here because she does like a 10% decrease in damage, so it keeps at least those that can stay alive through a hit, unless it's like, you know, what they had with the... Is there any... I know, right? Oh, I wasn't gonna switch you out. No, wait. Yeah, I was. I was confusing you with Scrap Lady, since she also has that ability. Yeah, sadly, my favorite Digimon has a problem with people sexualizing him, and I don't really like that. Because Rinamon and her second, the form after that, that's like the Nine-Tails Fox. Oh, Oh no, he's counting down. Let me make sure of... Kind of bad that I, since I didn't know that he would have the dots that I didn't set up to cast. Is there anything? Where's the recoveries? Let me grab that. Gaiomon? Might give them speed just so that first time I've used these in the game is so that I can heal fast, get a easier and quicker turn. Hopefully, after being damaged. Is there a... There is a defense boost. It's a way cooler War Greymon? Okay. What season did it come into play? Is he gonna self-destruct? I have a strange feeling he's about to self-destruct. He's counting down till the rapture. Bad joke, I know. I'm sure everybody's counted up. And this also gives me a chance to guard all of them. That's all you do? Yeah. I mean, what was I saving up for again? I mean, nothing I do hits, so... Like I said, I'm just gonna keep them up. Oh, I just realized that it's 6666. Ah! Oh, I just realized. Prevents any abnormalities. Nullifies. Okay. I forgot I had that. But it costs a lot of... Might as well. But it's in... Digimon Cyber. Good that that didn't cause any damage, I guess. I think I've seen that one, Gaiomon, in here. I might not have been able to... Of course, Chaosmon goes. Pretty easy. Okay. Then I might have had him Yeah. Hey, Janata. Tia, how are you? It's pretty much a survive until you can not die. This is Chaos Mod. Oh, final. It's a DLC battle. It's not final boss as in. This is the final form of them. Sorry, I misunderstood. I mean, good that you brought Blue Bunny back. I mean... I repeat, I like this game too much to rush through it, and if there's DLC stuff, I really want to make sure I can do it before. I'm sorry. Are you able to... How late are you able to stay up? Because this has probably been the longest of the deadly sins. Because we have to outweight him to survive. So that's the reason why I keep healing the ones that aren't aren't even in currently. It's like that Diablos fight in Final Fantasy XIV. You just have to, once you understand what's going on, it kind of becomes a bit easier in the fact that you can't damage him, so you might as well just keep healing yourself. Or set up things like, with Blue Bunny, I think is the one that has the ability... No, it's not Blue Bunny, it's Lady who has the ability to... create protection like that. And it's not like I don't have enough money for the items either. So it's not really I'm overusing items. Are you gonna finally get the 666 and die yet? Please? Maybe I shouldn't have done speed, so... I mean, fine. You can get those as well. I mean, they aren't dark, so it doesn't really matter either way. Oh, there was 2 bunnies on the field until it got thrown back. Damn it, so close! No, they're fine. No, Lady's fine on. All power is lost. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Can I hit him now? Okay, I can. So that's what the silence was cluing out. I got another medical spray out of that. Yay! Did not mean to hit Eden. I'm gonna keep saying that over and over again. I'm gonna... Nice. So it's nothing like, say, Final Fantasy IX, where literally the